Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today we're going to be doing a reading on, so I put up a community tab post and it is going to be on Lizzie Borden and the Borden house. Can we even say the word Murder anymore? But um, uh, so back in the early 1900s, Lizzie Borden was accused of taking her parents to the other side by giving them a lot of wax with an alleged axe. So I wanted to take a look into the case. What was maybe going on at that time? Where was Lizzie's head at? Who was the perpetrator? And kind of go from there and just do a pretty general energy read on the whole situation. It's captivated people for over 100 years now, and I just wanted to kind of see if I can bring anything new to this situation. So, without further ado, let's get into the reading. All right, so first things first, just my quick reminders. Remember, everything I'm sharing here is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Everything that I'm stating is really an opinion, psychic downloads, and the such. No facts here. So if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm not forcing you. No one's going to force you to have the same thoughts, opinions, and ideas that I have. So remember, no groupthink here, y'all. So with that, the other part here is just a quick reminders. If you guys are looking for a private reading from me, you can do so using my website link, which is in the description box down below. Otherwise, if you want to support me and see videos like this early, as well as have access to custom emotes, and you can win a free private reading from me, feel free to check out my memberships down below. Maybe think about becoming a member. I think I only have it set for like $3. So if that's something you would like to do. So without further ado, let's kind of just get into, I want to see the general energy of the whole situation, or essentially the unaliving of some lovely, but of some individuals in this case. So, also, everything is so fuzzy right now. So, we have the Two of Pentacles, financial decisions. We're balancing two different options here. It's like we're balancing, do we go one way? Do we go another way? With finances, it could be like we're balancing our finances. We're balancing the books. Why is this? Because we're trying to hide things with the Moon card. Hey, you're supposed to focus on that. You can't keep hiding. But we have the Moon card here reversed. So it's like because we're trying to hide things. So looking at the situation as a whole, it does feel like maybe things were definitely feels like things were being hidden in some way, shape, or form, especially when it may come to finances. I didn't read up too much on the family dynamic, other things kind of going on. Also, I have like two candles going on over here, and one of my candles, it has like a rim on top, and it just caught on fire, and it was just going all crazy like to the side over here, and I'm like, what in the world? So, it does feel like things were kind of like a little bit out of control, or maybe a little even unbalanced behind the scenes. And that's something that just wasn't put out to the public in some way, shape, or form around this heinous crime. Financial influences here, the Four of Pentacles. So we're keeping our resources close to our chest. Was there financial issues at this point in time within this family, within this dynamic? Because seeing the financial influences on it's like we want to keep our money to ourselves. I don't know if this is maybe an inheritance or people were trying to figure out who's getting money, who's not getting money, where are we going with this. Four of Pentacles also is making me feel like we need to keep money where it's at, especially with someone. Was there like discussions of maybe like cutting people out of wills, out of inheritances? Because it's like, and this is like a hidden thing behind the scenes that they were trying to not let the public know about. Uh, Hopes and fears here. They were going to lose money. This is very money focused. Money, money, money. Pentacles all over the place. So it does feel like there was some sort of money or financial aspect here to this crime. It's like we're fearing that we're going to lose money, a small amount of money, but money in some way, shape, or form. With this Page of Pentacles, I didn't look up Lizzie's birth sign or any. I think she has a sister as well. I'm not 100% certain. But like with this Page of Pentacles here, it does make me feel like maybe this could be a young type of energy kind of out of control. However, I do see this still as like we're afraid of still losing money. The unseen obstacle in this case is the Queen of Swords reversed. This person was willing, it's like there's a shrewd businesswoman in this dynamic. Shrewd business, otherwise just no feelings. It reminds me of a different deck where it's the Queen of Swords and it's the heart, it's the emotions locked in a box and locked in a cage in a box. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's like there's someone in this it feels like in this dynamic, in this situation, around this crime, where emotions were not there. It's like I'm locked away my emotions. I've locked away my emotions. I've locked away all the things that I care and feel. It's like my feelings don't matter, and I have to be detached from everything around us. The challenge here, though, is the Knight of Wands, which is kind of just doing things out of our passions, our ideas. But it's not reckless. It's just we did something without thinking it completely through. It was all action, no thought. Spur of the moment is what this kind of feels like. Without pre-planning, forethought, and the such. Because yeah, we did this, but we did it without forethought, without thinking about it. Again, because here, what's going for this situation, where again, it was you did the action, but what's going for you is that you didn't plan the action. So it's like because you didn't plan it, you didn't think too hard about it. It was like a spur of the moment thing. Here in the past, the Five of Wands, which is so my Five of Wands, I've always seen as a energy of internal, like arguments within oneself. This is feeling down. This is like you are your own worst critic. A lot of internalized hatred is kind of what I would call this. And it does feel like there is someone here in the past from that situation had a lot of internalized hatred for oneself. Someone who is fighting with themselves constantly to do better, be better. I have to do this to get the approval of this, or a lot of fighting within oneself. And then kind of after this whole thing, it was the Star. People's reputations were ruined, yes, from the situation, but it does feel like whatever this financial piece of it was hidden. It was not brought to light. We kept it hidden. It's not something that's talked about a lot. And like our reputation was ruined. It's like our reputation was ruined because it was going to be dragged through the mud. Our star power, the light that we wanted to shine on a certain situation, it fell off. It was not revealed. What else can we get here? The Three of Cups. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups, which is maybe three people involved in this. I forget if there were three individuals who passed, but it's three people in some way, shape, or form. With the High Priestess, we aren't thinking about this clearly. We're thinking about this from High Priestess. Yes, we aren't. It's like how we're thinking with it is we're thinking along the lines of it's not out of truth, but it's out of clouded judgment. We aren't seeing a situation clearly. All the facts have not been kind of brought to us. Because the Five of Swords, we weren't transforming. So typically the Five of Swords, when it's reversed, Five of Swords is I won, but at what cost? Or you fought, and now what? In this deck, I've always seen it as a transformation card. If it's upright, you've transformed, you've grown, you've evolved to that next stage. Seeing it reversed, you haven't. You've kind of stayed stuck. You might be in this uncomfortable phase. It's like there's a part of it where, yes, there's 3 people, but something didn't grow, something didn't evolve. We didn't see something from a bigger picture here. With the King of Pentacles reversed, big money lost. Or this could be someone, a very greedy, selfish individual that was kind of not bringing people. And then the Ten of Cups. This is all the family dynamic. This is within that family dynamic, it feels like. Greedy, selfish person. This is with the family. Ten of Cups. Immediate family, typically. Someone wasn't transforming, weren't seeing the situation as it was. Also, it feels like there might have been a third person in some way, shape, or form. 3's a crowd. I don't know if there were allegations that maybe someone was seeing someone on the side. And like we were kind of keeping it hidden. People weren't growing. You were winning, but you were winning for yourself. And you kind of had to take everyone down around with you, alongside you. Okay. So that's just the general energy. It feels like there definitely was some money issues here. Just overall concerning, it feels like, the Borden family in this whole incident. Lots of pentacle energy. Okay. Next, I'm going to grab out, just because this is kind of, it's true crime, but in a historical sense. I'm going to grab out, I have this little, I made my own little homemade conspiracy type deckaroo here. So I wanted to see what kind of comes out here for, I'll take like 10-ish cards. And I just want to see what kind of comes out for, as like maybe some, well, that just flew out. Just as like some general energy or additional energy around this situation, around the passing, around these people passing on. Okay, so what we have here is we have rebel against control. So rebellion, organized crime, with someone involved with maybe doing some shady dealings within town. We have accountability. We have strangle. We have corrupt politics. Again, was someone in this family involved with maybe some shady business dealings within the town that they were in? Because corrupt politics, organized crime, maybe someone got stuff covered up because of it. We have thief, loose lips, gossip. We have divine or bad timing. And we have family. Well. So organized crime, corrupt politics. Ooh. Those definitely go together. I'm thinking family goes with that. I'm hearing yes. Then we have rebel against control. And divine or bad timing for sure. There was gossip around the situation in town. In town, it feels like there's a lot, like, if people would have talked to people in town at that time, people know more of this story, it feels like, than what people imagine. Like, it feels like this might be a pretty closed and shut case. However, there was rumblings around town that might have caused some issues here. Thief, gossip, loose lips, accountability. Where are you going with accountability? And then strangle. Was someone strangled in this dynamic here, or in this crime? Because like it's like, I'm hearing no, but I wonder why this came out. We'll look at that separately. But let's take a look at, I'm going to take some of these off the screen here. And let me know if you guys like this type of style. This is something I've been trying to do a little bit differently with my true crime, conspiracy type of readings. So just let me know if you guys like this type of style. But here with this rebel against control, divine or bad timing, it feels like maybe someone's like, okay, I'm done. I'm over this. And it was probably the worst time possible because there's all these other things going on. So let's just take a look at what this kind of means to everything. Also, I was looking at the top of my little deck here, And I also, what showed up was just a little bit off to the side is issues with recollection, which is modify a memory. I don't know if I remember correctly, with the Lizzie Borden case, didn't they say like she had like memory loss, or like couldn't remember like a certain time, or something along those lines? Uh, I feel like that's a thing, and I feel like that actually might be true, where it's like I don't actually remember it, and I don't think Lizzie can remember it. Whatever happened, it's like there are issues with recollection. It's like the memory's been wiped. The memory's been kind of, it's not all there. The whole memory is not together. I'm gonna put that actually. I think those two actually end up going together. Okay. I'll give this one more big shuffle, and then let's see what this rebel against control and this divine or bad timing is all about here. So we have the Three of Cups. Oh boy. So three's a crowd, as I always say. This could just be friendship dynamics. This could be three people engaged in whatever they got going on. Or it's three people working together. Or rebelling against control, divine or bad timing. Why is this? The High Priestess reversed. Maybe I should have shuffled some more. But because it's like we're not seeing things. Three of Cups, we're working together in some way, shape, or form. Why is this? Because we don't trust others around us, or we're not trusting our gut. We're only trusting what's in front of us. Financial influences on the situation. Feels like someone was getting cut out of a will, or we're getting cut out of something. It feels like we're getting cut out of something. With that Four of Swords, it's like something's ending. I'm just going to put those off to the side so we can move everything up so you guys can see the cards. But yeah, like things are ending. Things are like we're getting cut out. We're not going to get something. Unseen or hopes and fears here is that we get to keep things the exact same. Five of Swords reversed. Things stay the exact same. They don't change. Unseen obstacles, the King of Pentacles. This was Dad, wasn't it? This was Dad. This was Dad, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. So maybe this was Dad. Maybe this is just a King of Pentacles who is kind of like, again, I think what this is like people were rebelling against control. Three people, allegedly, potentially, coming with some sort of money, and just bad timing because it's like Dad's like, or it's like this masculine energy, won't accuse anyone of anything, but this masculine type energy saying, no, this is mine, you aren't getting anything. Okay, guys, this is almost the exact same cards I shuffled. Do I need to I'm hearing no. Okay. But like, and the challenge was family. This is essentially a family thing. Someone's getting cut out of a will here. But this was, it's like there was a decision here to be made here in the past. This is breaking control. Devil card reversed. I'm breaking out of your control. I'm breaking away from bad things, bad people. I'm breaking away from the toxicity, being controlled by negative influences, toxic influences on my life. You can see this as just being negative. You can see this as some of the worst crimes that a human can do to another. You can see, yeah, because it's like we're breaking free of this toxic control or manipulation. And then here in the future, it's the Queen of Swords. I'm going to talk my way out of this situation. Yes, it was but I'm rebelling against control because someone's not letting me do what I want, or they're taking us out of something and that's what we see in front of our eyes, but they weren't seeing the situation for what it is. Like there were two options that were kind of going, but they saw the worst option. So it's like whatever happened here, it's like bad timing in this case, because it's like, feels like it was one thing after another thing after another thing after another thing that caused, I feel like this is kind of the cause or the catalytic point, like the catalyst for the bloody scene that kind of came up out of it. Oh, I don't like that. But it's like we're breaking out of control here from this Devil card. I'm gonna put these off to the side here. And I want to actually go into what do you mean breaking control or breaking out of that control with the devil card? Let's take a look at I want to take what's this control that they're kind of just getting broken out of here? Uh, yeah, what's the control? What's that devil that these three individuals it feels like we're breaking out of? What was that all about? Uh, Okay. What was this? And I'm shuffling really good this time because I don't. And you guys can see me shuffling. Like, I want to shuffle really good this time. All right. So what was that devil card? Like, what are they breaking free from? Nine of Pentacles from fracturing, or not even fracturing, but becoming whole. But what were they trying to escape from becoming whole? Nine of Pentacles when it's typically upright, or so in this deck I see Nine of Pentacles upright as fracture, reversed whole. However, with the actual Nine of Pentacles when it's reversed, typically it's like it's going to ruin. It's turning into financial ruin. Like you kind of you've had all it's almost like, oh, this is the person, they've made all their money or they had daddy's money and then they go out into the real world and now they don't have those resources available to them. Why is this the Page of Pentacles reversed? Because they were losing money or control or resources in some way, shape, or form. Financial influences. Yeah, the home here. Was someone looking to run away from home? Yeah, was someone looking to run away from home, get out of the influence of this home? Because it's like, yeah, financial influences. I'm not going to be at home anymore. Nine of Pentacles. I'm trying to leave. I don't care if I'm going to be penniless, because like I don't care if I have the money available to me. I need to get away from home. The the hopes and fears here is like I just want to do this. I don't want to be a big fuss. I just want to get away, slide under the radar, and leave without a lot of people knowing. However, the unseen obstacle here is the Hanged Man. We're seeing things from a different perspective. Someone was planning on running away from home, it feels like, and then something came in, changed the plan. I now need to see this from a different perspective because now I can't leave how I wanted to. Because the challenge here, it's a Two of Swords. The decision's been made for me. My decisions don't matter. This is what I'm trying to get away from in the past. Feels like the lead up to the whole incident, where it's like I'm not allowed to make my own decisions anymore. However, what's going for this going away is like the mom was a good. I don't know. I forget about the mom in this situation. It's been a while, but it feels like the mom was maybe like uh, what's the word what's the word I'm looking for? Channel no brain, a bomb. That's what it is. It was like a bomb to this nasty toxic situation in the past. It's like was a bomb. However, things have gotten like I just need to run away, and like it'll be a little bit better than here in the past. The Five of Wands, yeah, because I didn't. Someone wanted to run away here because they did not like who they were or like the situation that they were in. They were forced to not leave though, because here in the future, the judgment I've got to because now we're avoiding judgment. Oh, they didn't want this person to leave because they wanted to not have people know what was going on. They didn't want to be embarrassed by whatever situation type of thing was going on within this family dynamic, in my opinion, here. Okay. Someone looked like they were trying to run away, and then they weren't able to run away because someone said, "Nay, you don't get to leave." Oh, wonderful. You should just let him left. Just let him leave. Okay. What's next here? Let's take a look at organized crime, corrupt politics, and family. What's this all about? Honestly, I think that kind of speaks for itself, where it's like it feels like this family was involved in some not so shady, not so above ground politics or goings on within the town or city that they were in. So let's just get some extra cards on this and see how that influenced this whole situation type deal when it comes to Lizzie Borden and Lizzie Borden and her parents. Okay. Let's just take a look here. What does this have to do with the Lizzie Borden case? One more great big shuffle. And let's see what we get. Also, if you guys are enjoying this type of content, feel free, hit that like button, subscribe, go check out. I have an entire true crime conspiracy playlist of old and somewhat new-ish cases to check out. All right, Nine of Pentacles. Here we go again, guys. Again, is this how the family made their money? Yes. Okay. Because I forget if they had like a really fancy ass house or something like that, but what I'm seeing here at this Nine of Pentacles is like, this is how we made our fortune. This is how we made our money, how we're feeling good about ourselves. How is this, or why is this? Because we fought. We got other people we fought our way to the top, whether this is through scrupulous means or not. Financial influences, the Knight of Swords. We were the wheelers and dealers. We're the ones who got on the ground and got shit done to make our money. Who did we have to schmooze? Who did we have to talk to get things? Unseen obstacles, though. The Seven of Pentacles. Not everything that they did came out how they wanted to. I also feel like that might have... Is this like a taint? Yes. Okay. So it also feels like there might be a taint to the lineage, taint to just what happened, how it happened, and the such. So it's influential in that it, like, whatever dealings that they had going on, how they made their money, it really tainted, it felt like the whole family, and maybe doing things that not everyone wanted to do. Unseen obstacles here is the Queen of Cups. Someone was extremely emotionally detached, also just a very emotional person, and just wasn't... Some people are cut out for doing things not by the book, others are. And it feels like someone here was not cut for it. It weighed on them too heavily. They were an emotional person. The decisions that they wanted to make weren't the ones that they were allowed to make. Yeah. Because the challenge here, it's the Ace of Cups. No, when it comes to how they made their money, there weren't emotions behind it. It's like, we made our money and that's what we did. Did we get tainted? Did we lose ourselves a little bit along the way? I think so. Because what's going for them with this whole thing is that they just did it foolhardily. They did it without thinking. They did it without looking at the consequences and what they were doing to themselves and others around them. And yeah, as here in the past, the Four of Cups, so it also gave them excitement. It got them going. But then here in the future, the Six of Cups. Six of Cups can be past memories, good ones, childhood memories, recollection. This is called to just be kids. I wonder if they tried maybe passing on the family business to the kids, and none of the kids wanted to do it, but they were kind of being pushed in that direction, and they kind of pushed back, and they're like, no, you don't get to push back, you get to do what we say type of energy. Hearing, yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. So that's like, but that's how the family got in. It's like, also, I think they might have tried using their kids to get in farther or up farther in some way, shape, or form. My opinions here. Alrighty. So that's that. Let's see. Do I think... Let's see what else we can get. I want to look at... Can I put these four together? Yeah, I can actually. So accountability... Gossip, strangle, and issues with recollection. Guys. And then these two cards just flipped over on me, which is unwanted information or traumatic revelation and trapped. No way out. I think it's kind of, it feels like someone again was trapped. They didn't, and this is what I just got a thing to my... So, what I'm seeing is almost like an argument happened, maybe, allegedly. And in that argument, it's almost like someone said something or did something that, like, brought back memories, traumatic revelation, where it's like, what do you mean this, and this? And it almost like someone snapped because like this is an information that it might be information that they repressed. It might have been information that they kept to themselves. And because that was said, or it brought them, or like this person, it brought them back to a place where they didn't want to be. It's like, I don't want to know this. So now I'm feeling trapped. And when I'm feeling trapped, I am now going to lash out. But I'm also not myself. Issues with recollection. I'm not myself in this situation. It's almost also here where it's like accountability. Like, I'm going to hold someone else accountable. Because if no one else is going to hold you accountable, if everyone else is going to turn the blind eye, look the other way, I'm going to do the accountability here. Also, with this loose lips and gossip, it's also brazen freebooter, which is what the actual card is called, and it's a pirate, and it's almost someone was okay. And like again, I'm channeling all of this, so what I would say, it's like, again, like someone said something, or they, and I'm also, maybe someone like held something over someone's head, said something, and it's like that's what it kind of came up with, and it's like, I'm gonna hold you accountable here because someone said something that triggered someone else, and it just all went to heck in a handbasket really quick. I don't even think I need tarot for this, but it's like, again, I think that's what happened. Someone felt trapped, and when you have a caged animal or someone that's caged in, all you want is freedom, right? So you're going to lash out, and you're like, okay, with this organized crime in the family, corrupt politics, like, whatever you do, you're not going to be able to get away with what you want. I have connections. I can do whatever I want. You think you can leave and do whatever, and you can go out and live your best life? No, because you're mine, it feels like here at the end of the day. With that rebel timing and divine or bad timing, with that rebel against control, someone was just done. It really does feel like, I wonder if this is Lizzie, allegedly, but it feels like someone was just done. What's this last card that popped out here? Targeted plot. Again, maybe this is something that had been planned, but I don't know if it was planned, like, I don't know if this was like a planned thing, like long-term plan. Like, I don't know if like I'm like someone uh not living anymore was part of the plan. I'm hearing no, but like the part of the plan, I think, was leaving and getting away and starting our own lives. I don't, it's like, you can't make me, in my opinion here, someone wanted to leave and they felt trapped, and in feeling trapped, they lashed out, and in lashing out, someone ended up going to the other side, very brutally, by the way. But it's like, just someone snapped. And the reason why is because this person just wanted to leave, and they were going to leave, but they weren't allowed to leave. Okay, okay, okay. So, is there any. So, when it comes to. Can I ask who. Okay, can I just ask around the energy of the actual. I should say, around, like, the trial. What's the energy around the trial here when it comes to. Because I believe Lizzie Borden was put on trial. But can we take a look at kind of the aftermath and what that was all like, and what kind of happened, and why there was, yeah. So what just happened there? And then I think I'm going to end it at that. And again, if you guys like this, enjoy it, feel free, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Go check out my true crime playlist if this is things that you like. I got a couple different ones. I got a paranormal playlist. I've got ones on just historic true crime stuff, which is kind of interesting. It's actually kind of some of my favorite stuff to do. And then I do have stuff that's on things that are more recent, like the last 50 years as well. So, well, alrighty. Let's take a look at the energy kind of around like the trial, or like right after the crime, and what was going on there. So we have the Four of Cups. Someone was happy. I Happiness. Four of Cups. I'm feeling alive again. Four of Cups reversed. I'm depressed. Having it reversed, I feel alive again. I feel free. I can do things. I'm not under a 50-ton elephant. Why is this? Because I made a decision. I can make decisions. I can go do what I want. I have, there's options available to me. I can go one way or the other way. I'm not being forced to, a decision isn't being forced upon me. I get to make that decision. Financial influences, the Six of Cups. I still get money, or there's like a legacy money here, or there's things from the past that I get to keep. Six of Cups. Otherwise, it could be old agreements, old people kind of coming in. Uh, Hopes and fears, though things aren't turning out like they want, like they thought they were going to. Uh, Seven of Pentacles reversed. Unseen obstacles, the Three of Cups. Friends and family kind of left this situation behind. Friendships, people, connections kind of fell apart. The challenge here, the stuff that really should have been brought out never was. The true crimes, the actual crimes, were hidden. They never got exposed. Things are still hidden to this day. Is there probably a lot of town gossip? And if you kind of ask around town, people know in that area. Oh, I believe it. But to the general masses, no. No. It kind of just stuck where it is. Yeah, and then after that, people were they wanted this open and shut. We wanted to move very, very fast. Knight of Wands is one of the fastest moving cards in the entire deck. So just seeing this, it's like, what was going for it? It's like they wanted this open and shut. They didn't want to have it linger. We just wanted it done and over with. Here in the past with the Three of Swords, I'm healing from my old wounds. I'm healing from my heartbreak. I'm healing from people, places, and things that broke me. And then here in the future, the Queen of Cups, I'm just going to be emotionally distant. I'm not going to, I also feel like being emotionally distant, I'm going to shut parts of me off so I can kind of cope with the rest of me. And then just some other information here with after it. The Magician, there was some media manipulation, it feels like. The whole truth was not said. We said one thing to cover for another thing to cover for another thing because it was a tower moment, catastrophic change, an event. You won't convince me that like there was parts to this. There were events that were planned before this event. They got foiled, which is I think caused the crime. People going to the other side in a very brutal way with an axe. And it was because, yeah. Gosh. Yeah, with the Devil card here. The Judgment. The Eight of Swords. Someone was able to walk away from this situation at the end of it. We were able to say what we needed to say to get out of. We were able to say what we needed to say to get away from the judgment. We were able to hide the negativity through this giant catastrophic event. We were able to cover it up, but someone was able to walk away at the end of the day, at least with a part of themselves left, in my opinion here. The Devil card also can just be really, really bad negativity. Can do with sexual relations. It can do with people there's drugs, there's alcohol, there's coping mechanisms. The Tower card here and the Judgment. Again, it feels like things were covered up that were nefarious in intention. Here, when it comes to this crime, which the crime covered up, because the tower covered up all this underside negativity. Because remember, things were hidden. Things that were supposed to probably and should have come out never came out, because it's like we got to protect other people. We can't have the judgment of the whole world, essentially. So that's what I'm feeling here for the Lizzie Borden case. I tried to keep it somewhat PG. We'll see. If you guys enjoyed this, or if you guys would like to see maybe an unfiltered version of this, let me know, and I might be able to do that through memberships. I might be able to do an unfiltered version through memberships. And I'll see what I can do there. But otherwise, I thank you guys so very much for watching. If you guys like this, feel free, hit that like button, subscribe. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, you can do so through my website link down below. You can support me through memberships, and there's a bunch of different perks available through there. If you guys would like to check that out. Otherwise, thank you again so very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!